Hi, I'm Jay McCallum. I'm one of the owners of Core Balance Therapy, and I wanted to take a moment today to talk to you about muscle tightness. Muscle tightness is a symptom that a lot of our patients report, and they're particularly bothered by this sense of persistent tension that doesn't seem to respond to stretching. And many of them have tried a lot of stretching, and it hasn't really changed it. And I think that's really because stretching is an intervention that's designed to make a structure longer, and the problem that they're having is not really one of a short structure. The tightness is really a protective response. It's a sensation. It usually is a combination of a muscle that isn't fully relaxing and a nervous system that is reporting every little detail about the sensation in that muscle and just having a really low threshold for feeling tension in that muscle, because we understand now that the nervous system can really alter its threshold for tension. And if it's sort of trying to protect a body part that it perceives as injured or threatened, then it'll drop that threshold so that you feel tension very easily. So unfortunately, that doesn't really lead us to an obvious solution, except to say that stretching may not be the solution. And sometimes stretching actually worsens it because you're continuing to pull on and challenge this protective response, and that often can just lead to more intense protection and more tension in the muscle, and even a lower threshold for perceiving tension in that muscle. So what we try to do at Core Balance Therapy is we really try to pick through and understand what's driving this protective response, and try to design an intervention to address that. And it may be a behavioral thing that people are doing that's continuing to irritate them. It may be that they need to build strength around that area sometimes. It may be that they just need to work on mobility, so an underlying structure instead of just stretching the muscle. I mean, there's lots of possibilities that we have to pick through. So I'll leave you with a thought that if you're experiencing persistent tightness that just doesn't seem to change with stretching, that there are probably some other ways to address that, and that persisting with a lot of stretching may actually irritate that response and make it worse. So if you want us to have a look at that, give us a call. Appreciate you taking a moment to listen to what I had to say about this, and we'll talk again to you next week.